Eric Church's six-story bar. Careful, Morgan. You could have hit someone.
Scheller is facing fines up to $28,000 after Lana Del Rey ran 13 minutes over her set the Friday of the second weekend of the festival. You would have thought that the organisers this and put stricter regulations on the artist, but it turns out they ran over curfew on all 3 nights. I guess the pros of letting artists continue their sets sometimes outweigh the fines.
It was after the artist Jason Derulo canceled his performance at SeaWorld on Sunday. PETA, or the for Ethical Treatment of Animals, sent the artist a SeaWorld Sucks t-shirt, dolphin-shaped vegan fruit snack, and a stuffed toy dolphin for his son. Thanks, Jason, but you were still accused of sexual assault last year.
Finally, last Sunday, Childish announced that he'll be dropping 2 new albums soon. On his Gilga radio show last Monday, he debuted 2 new featuring Kid Cudi and Kanye West, which was followed by an announcement of an arena run of shows called Tour. The amount of teasing Gambino has done should be considered criminal.
Great new albums coming out this week from artists like Justice, Party Next Door, and St. Vincent.
Growing up, we're exposed to songs that shape us into today.
Songs that we can associate with some of our fondest memories.
Yeah, like that song would be,
Well, for me, it'd have to be,
that tongue.
I have it somewhere.
I just can't remember.
Well, anyways, let's take it over to Justin, Uriel, Leslie, and to talk about songs they forgot about while we try to remember our songs.
Hey everybody, we're here to talk about today songs that we maybe used to listen to a lot, heard on the radio on the way to school, forgot about and rediscovered. I think you can find a lot of old gems when you look through your old catalog. So why don't you guys get us started? What do you guys have for the panel today?
Okay, the first one that I legitimately just rediscovered was She Said by Tattoo. I think it is Tattoo. I want to. Oh, the
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that one.
We have to sing a little bit.
I formally apologize, but that one.
The song that I rediscovered was "The Way I Are" by Timbaland. Yeah. Y'all, do you know that
Go
song?
sing it.
No.
Yeah, you gotta give it a something.
It's one's like, I ain't got no money. I can't even take a date. I don't even know. I can't even buy you flowers. Okay, I can't. Y'all aren't getting the gist. Look it up and y'all will know exactly. It's like a 2000s pop club banger.
Alright, well, this one's a little bit special to me. So this song came on the radio maybe 10 years ago, 2014 I think it came out. And I used to listen all the time and sing all the time. For the longest of time, I didn't know what it was. I didn't even think twice about finding the song. And then one day, randomly, it comes up on my YouTube music feed. Oh, we'll get into that one later. YouTube music feed. I'm like, oh my god, this is the song that I used to be singing all the time. I had no idea who it was by, no idea who the lyrics. And it is 2 Weeks by FK Twigs. It was her single for LP1 favorite albums. And literally now it's probably one of my favorite songs, probably top 5 songs, because it's so nostalgic to bring me back to listening to that in the radio and stuff.
Dude, I thought that you were about to say 2 Weeks by, who is it? Yeah, Grizzly Bear. I was like, I love that song. But I don't know that one off the top of my head. Sorry. My first one, throwing it back to the early 2000s. I miss one-hit wonders. Bring back one-hit wonders. I love one-hitters. And one of the best ones to ever do it, Broken Hearted by Carmen. It's let's get up, let's get on it, don't you leave me broken hearted tonight. You know that one?
Yeah.
That song, I forgot about that one. It is so good. That one got overplayed to the moon.
Yeah.
I heard it for the first time in 10 years, probably a few months ago. So I like that one.
Okay. One this used to be one of my favorite songs, little. And it's Danger by Miss, and it's been so long, he's been on. And okay, there's a clip that goes self, mess around and get beside yourself.
I don't know.
Go ahead though.
That's how I felt when I was singing and no one knew what I was talking about. Anyways, my other song was "Say It Right" by Nelly Furtado, and honestly, just yeah. Just like a lot of her songs, like she used to be that girl, and she is still that girl,
Yeah.
but she's been putting out some new music. And then I'm like, let me take it back and listen to her old stuff. And "Say It Right" is just it always hits.
Is the new you listen?
She's been collabing with like DJs like Dom Dollar. I don't know if you know who that is, but it's pretty good. I
Really?
mean,
Okay.
her voice is, her vibe, everything.
See, I had like actual like hits. See, I'm going to these not obscure, but these songs that were just more meaningful to me. This one I was going for another little story. Back in like 2021, I used to post up my records and stuff. And I bought this random record, Titanic Rising, just 'cause I knew the cover and people loved it. But I never listened to it. I was a poser. I just bought it because it was cool and it was limited edition at my local store. And when they asked me to post it on TikTok, because I had fans, I had a little bit of fans. They were records, post records. I posted it to the song "Movies" by not never listened to it before, and I haven't listened to it since. And then recently she released a video for it and the main single there, like 5 years later. I don't know why I decided to go listen to the album once again, and like "Movies" by Waves Blood. You have to check that out. That is a amazing song, and I can't believe I played it listening to it like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. My next one is a band that used to be really big, One Republic.
Oh.
Well, they used to be really big. They aren't.
I'm really
anymore.
hoping it's the song I'm thinking of.
One that I brought today is All the Right Moves, which is one of their older ones. I like that song. I still like it. Do you guys know which one I'm talking about?
Sing it.
All the right moves in all the right places.
Oh,
yeah.
Really freaking good.
I love that song. It used to kill on the radio. I would be like in first grade, bump into it on the way to school.
I
See, I
heard
was-
that for time when I was in like a Justice store.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's so.
I was thinking of Counting Stars though, because
Yeah.
that's.
I like Counting
How do you forget that one?
How do you forget?
Like, how do you forget?
Oh my goodness. Okay, one I have on here is, do you guys know the band Pretty Sick? Okay, there's a song, I used to love this one called Allen Street. I think I'm gonna spare myself from singing this specific one. Allen Street by Pretty Sick.
Gotcha.
Okay, my next one is the unreleased Lana serial killer. Just went back. I recently hopped on SoundCloud. We'll talk
We'll
about
get
that later. We'll talk about that. But I had that song saved, and I was like, damn, Lana, serial killer.
She used to sing that stuff live all the time.
Yes. Okay, quick slip. I was supposed to see her back in 2014, and then the concert got like then canceled because of severe weather, and that was on the set list. Serial Killer was on the set list, and I will never get to hear that live. That was
Yeah,
my
that's
one
awesome.
chance, and it got ripped away. But anyways,
Okay, well, the weird songs. So this one's another unreleased song. It's an unreleased Lady Gaga song, collaboration with Mar. Party Nauseous. She played it on her art pop tour or something. I don't know. It got removed from YouTube naturally because of this song, and I don't think anyone had a right to post it. And I used to listen to it all the time, and then one day it just disappeared. And I obviously realized it was like an 8-minute long song. It was like an 8-minute fan mix too. And I don't know, it was a really good song. I think y'all should check it out if you can find it on YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah. Last one is "Rude" by Magic.
I was
That
gonna
song-
bring that up.
Love that song. It was such a big deal, and then it wasn't. Nonetheless, I like it.
Okay, that was...
I think that my message: bring back wonders, but
All right.
songs you forgot about, rediscovering them is a lot of fun. So, your old catalog, and with that, let's send it back to the hosts.
Some nostalgia, but don't move because after this break, we'll be naming our favorite music tastes for our favorite TV soundtrack.
Boston Underground, we love to pretend we're not like the other girls when it comes to our music taste. But we've never really been who is the most not like other girls. So next up, we have Vince, Leslie, Aria here to compare their music taste using a fun website called Obscurify to classify the taste.
Hello, my name is Vin.
I'm Leslie.
I'm Emerson.
I'm Ari.
Today we will be doing a delve into a little music software, not really sure what to call it, called Obscurify. Basically, you log site, it shows you how obscure your taste is compared to other Spotify listeners. So before this, each of us logged into Obscurify, saved our all-time and recent scores of how obscure our music taste is. Now we are going to each guess how everyone else's music taste is. So the person who's being guessed will have to stay silent about their own music taste until it is finally revealed.
I pulled it up on the table.
And Leslie saw
I
it?
didn't see. I told him I was like, put it away, put it away.
Okay, perfect.
Really
Glad
good.
that this game is still working. Okay, so we're gonna start off on all time. So let's just work left to right. What do we think about Ari?
Oh, sorry guys.
We're really bored actually. We need to break the silence.
Nothing.
Okay, how do we guess? Like, do we? Say
We just
favorite
gotta.
artist? We just gotta
Okay, let's
pick
ask
one?
one of your most listened to artists
Oh,
I'm gonna pull
okay.
up
to guess, just based off of that. What we already know
Do
about
we pull
Ari.
it up from Obscurify?
If you
the
want.
One, the one.
I'm just gonna pull up my earbuds.
Like the most recent. Oh, the most recent one is actually kind of fun.
Should we also pull up like one of our most obscure artists or no?
No.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I
like, we're not
want
gonna
to
cheat.
really fly blind on this.
Do you want me to say?
Yes, most like recently listened to artist.
My most recently listened to artist is called The Killer, and my top current artist is John Carpenter, who did the Halloween soundtrack.
Wow. Okay, so I'm immediately like we're gonna have to we're gonna have to go pretty obscure. I would have to say, like, what do we?
Carpenter's number. I don't think many people are listening to the Halloween soundtrack.
I'm
though,
his top
so.
listener on earbuds.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my god.
We need to get each other on earbuds. Maybe we already have each other on
Yeah.
earbuds. Ooh, yeah, that's got to be pretty high.
Okay,
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
the first
put-
Big Gaslight.
Ari's around 80 to 90% then.
So that's pretty good.
Okay, guys, what about me?
You
What about yours truly? My most recently listened to artist is Blanche, and my top all time, is it all time?
Yeah, all the time.
Is Lanker. Or is that
Okay.
right? Yeah, I think it's Adrian Lanker.
I'm like trying to pull up my.
Top artists? Are we doing like current top artists or of all time or like what?
We're burning
A little bit
time.
I have all my stats. I'm just constantly. Everyone thinks I'm awesome.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Where will you place me?
Who's your
Decide.
second one? I
Yeah,
know
who's your
Blood
second?
Orange. I don't
Blood
know.
Adrian Lanker, lead singer of Big
Adrian
Big
Linker kind of
Thief.
blew up recently. I mean, with I'm thinking of Big Thief, right? Or please tell me.
Big
I
Thief,
would
yes.
place you like right next to Ari or like
Yeah.
a little below. I don't know.
Okay. You would agree with that, guys?
Current top, not all time, is 21 Pilots.
Obscurify?
Sorry?
Did you pull up your Obscurify?
Use fun.
Two things I know.
Yeah.
One, it's very buggy.
Which one?
Apple, for me it is. And two, the album art on the playlist. The playlist album art. How they changed it, like you can't have the full time. It's like the really stupid. It looks so bad. I was like, I can't. You're not giving me choice.
I think the Spotify AI is a lot better. mixes for you. I think that's really
But
good.
Apple Music has a Discovery station that's like
I didn't use the
that,
radio
that is
station.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's not a radio host. It's Spotify's Discover Weekly, but in a never-ending station.
That's kind of fun.
Good. It is really good.
This is all time.
Oh, all time, Dorian Electra and Synthesis.
Okay, well
Yeah.
then
Probably
we'll
the
just
Foo
do that.
Fighters too, which are kind of, big up there.
And then, guys, we're gonna have to speed through this, so I think that's gonna have to be our rankings.
Okay.
Period.
Let's go one by one. What is your all-time obscure?
Okay, so my all-time is 92. Yeah.
Ooh.
And then, okay, my all-time is 5.
Okay.
My all-time is 64.
Okay.
Mine is 89.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's
And
the quickie.
this is the all-time. Ari, what's your recent?
This one is 98.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, recent is 95.
Yeah, my recent's 86, so I've
How do I-
dropped.
how
In
do
the
I-
rankings.
how do I go to my
No
recent?
longer certified quirky girl.
I have a lot of people too that have like 100 monthly listeners on Spotify. So
That's
that's
awesome.
Me,
You're really in that.
Your current is
You
57.
are truly Austin
Current is
underground.
57.
Ari underground.
All right, guys.
I like-
Ari
I like that episode.
Ari.
has taken it for most obscure. Wear it like a badge of honor. You're the quirkiest.
I want a crown.
Oh, that would have been such a good idea. I'm so mad I did not bring a crown. Okay. Thank you guys for listening and watching. We're going to send it back over to the hosts.
I think we really earned the underground. I think we really earned the underground in Austin Underground. Moving on, nothing takes a good TV show from good to great, like score to tie it all together. Think about shows like Succession, Gilmore Girls, Sex Ed, Heartbreak High. They're all shows that have phenomenal music that really set the tone and set the viewer up to watch backstabbing dragons to demogorgons. The TV score is essential, and that's why Belle, Vince, Liv, Mia, and Emerson talking about their favorite TV scores.
All right.
Hey guys.
Hey. So,
So,
it's pretty exciting.
without the journal for this one.
Are you guys about your favorite show or just your favorite soundtrack?
Kind
Be
of a bit of
honest.
both. It was hard, but like a couple that I've been watching recently, like Yellow Jackets, which is why I'm repping the jersey.
Okay, love it.
Got a lot of gaybos here. And then yeah, some other favorites. I also have Clone High. Mhm.
I'm not familiar with Clone High, but
It kind of got revamped, but it has a favorite artist of mine on it who did the
Oh,
theme songs and
interesting.
commercials, So
okay. Cool. What about you, Liv?
Okay.
My favorite soundtrack of all time is Barney's But We're Doing TV shows.
Heck yeah.
So I'm talking about Sex and the City. There's just like a really
Awesome.
fun track, a lot of fun artists. This one album that like the whole thing is incredible and beautiful.
Okay. Was there a score for Sex and the City?
I don't think there's a score. I mean, there might be. Honestly, I don't know. But I just know the sound good.
Let's see.
There's a lot of instrumental songs on it.
Over to me.
Over to you.
Over to Vince. With my newscaster impression. Not getting cast. So my show I chose is Russian Doll Flicks, if you're familiar. I only did the first season because I haven't seen the second season. But the first season is like bomb, like some of my like all-time favorite songs, literally like I poached from that show, like and I haven't seen it in a while, but like it stayed. I remember so poignantly like what scenes had which songs.
I so agree with that. Death of a Rock Star from that season 1 is on there. I love
And then like the titular song she keeps repeating the same day. Like
titular.
everyone remembers that. I don't actually know if it's
I haven't seen Russian Doll. I have seen Sex and the City, but I will say it's as memorable to me as the show itself. Like,
Fair.
I don't think I left watching being like, oh, that song though.
I would actually agree with that. I don't remember like specific songs that I got from Sex and the City.
Unfortunately.
And I'm a big Shazammer. I'm Shazamming all the time. Sports, watching anything. When cars are driving by, and I don't.
Completely forgot that like the number one I came in with, which was Skin's UK version. That was like what I came out, and I just blew it off.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah, we used to send it over to Belle.
But I've seen all and I'm judging.
Wait, you've the City?
This is my name.
Okay.
Wait, what about your show?
Oh, I haven't even introduced my show.
Yeah, we need to introduce Mia's show. Everything sucks is up there too.
So should I introduce as well as argue for it already, or should I just?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm also Jackets,
Okay.
which interesting to see that you've
Yeah,
also.
okay, you know what? I will just.
What?
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll give you Yellow Jackets because I just finished season 1.
So I'm
I'm gonna
gayer
go to
than you.
Skin. I'm sorry. For Skin.
Okay. Well, Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I'm gayer than you, Alejo. How do we judge that? You missed
She
it.
just said that. She just. I did not say.
I said because I'm gayer than you.
Oh my God.
What did the cameras say? My cute. I think we're all.
We are. I was spot on, actually.
Wait, because what did you say? Population thing? Can you say it again?
If this panel and judge were us U.S. population, it would show that the U.S. is 100% queer.
So back to soundtracks.
Okay.
So Yellow Jackets is set like in the late 80s, and it's very like specific to the time. It also like does like flashbacks, but it cuts from present, which is 2023, and then like back to 90s. Okay. But the soundtrack is very specific to like 90s and like that era of grunge. These characters set like in the mountains because they like crashed their plane. So it's like angst eaters, and they're also like having to survive in the wild, and they're also like girls. So like, you know, girls and
They're also
teens,
girls.
you know, rivals, the competition, the homosexism.
Soccer
It's there.
players.
It's cute. It's soccer. But like they have like the song is by Alanis Morissette.
It's so good. Okay, that's
It's
a
so
great
good.
song.
It's a theme song.
Oh, is that the one that's like?
It's
That
like,
is
no
actually-
return,
that's really
no
memorable.
it's like
No
and the lyrics are
return.
so specific to their situation, like no return because they're in the wild having to survive. There's no reason that what they experienced, the trauma, the bond, the cannibal.
Good for Alanis.
So you can get your case
Yeah.
now.
Make it quick. I'm just gonna say the intro so good to Sex and the City. It's so fun.
I would agree.
There's so many good
Clock
artists.
it,
There's
clock it.
Bjork. There's some Donna Summer.
Really?
There's the
Sade.
Weather Girls.
Bjork and Sex and the City's
Okay.
crazy.
There's this one I really love by the Gocham Project. It's instrumental and it plays throughout the series. It's just so good. Like I listen to the album all the time. That's the main reason why I want to talk about Sex and the City is because of this one album.
I listened to
Like,
the
I
alt.
see, I
It's very
see.
good.
But yeah, I'll let someone else go.
Okay, so if I'm arguing for something to say, it's emo, it's crazy. We've got Cody by Mogwai, which is one of my favorites. We've got a bunch of like Crystal Castles. We've got Michelle by the Beatles. The intro is just fantastic. Hyperpop was popular. Old school 2000s, angsty British people, hot Nicholas Hoult. They just captured it perfectly. They've got like literally everything, and some of my favorite songs that are from like old alt artists that are pretty good.
I think what part of the reason why I like Yellow to like Skins is because it's like music that teenagers listen to,
Yeah,
and it's almost like nostalgic, even the experience.
absolutely.
It's like, oh, of course, because I was an emo kid in UK. Never.
But,
Yeah,
like, it
and
was what I
also
wanted
my
to be.
show. And I'd like to chime in quick. Sorry, that was kind of more passive aggressive than I meant it to be. So, Russian Doll, it's Natasha Lyonne at her most grungy. She's in a Groundhog Edition. And it incorporates post-punk music in a way I, like, literally have never. Like, it really shows, like, I don't know, that scene a little bit. Like, it's amorous tragedy of post-punk. It's really fire. It gave like Violum, who's like a very like Brooklyn post-punk like grungy type band, like this one that I like no one listens to them still, but like their music, and it's like so quirky. It's got John Mouse too. It's like a post-punk.
Oh, like
really,
Right wing alt, but it's okay.
yeah, no.
Oh,
I like him.
Controversial,
I ripped his
do
poster
not
on High School
let
in
it stop,
Pride.
but yeah.
But he's fantastic.
And
You know?
I think we
Okay,
need
let's
to
take it
be
to our
judged.
judge.
I want to talk more.
Let's take it to our judge, though.
I have to, okay, here I'm judging because I have seen all these shows and I listen to all the music from these shows, and I have to say, the great choices. That's true, the post-punk is absolutely amazing, and Russian Doll, City,
just so good. So New York. So New York. Okay, Yellow Jackets, grunge, so 90s, so cool. And Skins, it's just like it's just a very comprehensive music. Like 212 by Azalea Banks is in, which is crazy. So, but overall, I did listen to all this, and I have to give it to, okay, actually, it's been decided. Okay, I've got to give it to Doll. Russian Doll just has one of the greatest. It's a great incorporation of and post-punk stuff. It's just good.
I thought
I'm
you were
honestly,
gay.
when you said Russian, I'm kind of rooting for this now.
I haven't seen it.
It's so good.
Watch it, listen, but listen to everyone because they're all good, and let's send it back to the host.
Stick around, because after this break, we'll be ranking tier streaming services and having some Coke over a disco discussion.
I'm tired of debating over Spotify or Apple Music. They're both awful. Let's have real conversations. If we put Pandora, SoundCloud, Tidal, and YouTube into the ring, who's top? These guys have been fighting to stay alive for years in the ring. They definitely have some fire in them. And Uriel, Leslie, and Vince, who are here to debate which is the best B-tier streaming.
Hello, everyone. So, like the host said, we are going to be talking B streaming music services, which the idea was brought about by Uriel. I believe he uses YouTube Music as his primary music source. So, do you want to start?
Crazy.
You know, I feel like people give YouTube Music a lot of crap. You know, people always, oh my God, what are you listening to on? I'm like, oh, YouTube Music. I'm like, oh, I can't use Obscurify because I have YouTube Music, and it's something that I used to be very ashamed of, right? I'm actually here to support YouTube Music because recently, actually, I just got my seasonal Wrapped, and I don't know if y'all know this at all because I just got my January through April Wrapped, and that was really fun to look back through a third through the year, and I don't know, like that's just one of the many features that YouTube Music are. I could keep going.
Is this a debate? Or is
I would say this is a debate.
Or is it a
Okay, a three-way debate.
real aggressive?
Yeah.
Well, what are you bringing to the table, Miss Leslie?
I'm bringing not Pandora talk. I'm here to talk about. I'm here to vouch for SoundCloud. I will say I'm a Spotify girly, but I do SoundCloud as like my secondary form of music or music source. For me, it's all about the unreleased, which I know that's also why you use YouTube, but I feel like SoundCloud has just a lot of unreleased, and it's a good way to find unreleased. You can type in
Unreleased.
Yes, but I was gonna say like a song, like an unreleased song that you already found from an artist, and then like Shuffle will just give you like more unreleased. So
That is true. The ads on though are pretty horrendous because if you get them about like every 2 or 3 things and they're about 30 seconds long, and if you're on the app when you click on a song and it's an ad, you have to watch a minute-long ad. And you can't X off of it or anything.
okay, I'll give that to you. That is so annoying whenever I'm listening to a song.
You're like, and is this worth it? Like, is this gonna, yeah.
And then I think also if you're on the and the ad pops up, you can't even leave the ad.
Exactly.
Because you have to stay
It's
on
like-
it and then play it.
Like, you better watch it if you want to listen to Lizzie Grant in a movie or whatever it is.
If I want to listen to Serial Killer.
Yes.
Okay, but what are you wearing?
I'm vouching for Pandora, okay? Pandora is your dad's service, okay? It's listening to music in a pickup truck. It's trying to, and maybe you have an issue and it doesn't queue for another 10 songs and you don't hear it for 2. But you know what? It's old reliable and its prices are competitive. Pandora is actually, it's actually cheaper than Spotify every measure of.
How much?
About $10 a year. But you have unlimited with a free plan.
Wow.
Anyways, aren't you intrigued about the free plan here?
I'll back you up with the Pandora because I was at all middle school.
Yes.
And it would hit.
Because the radio is good. That's Dora. It's like sometimes I'll be like, okay, the Spotify radio is not hitting. It's just giving me songs by this artist. But I actually don't want a song by this artist. I want a song that's like specific to the vibe of this song, of the artist, you
I
know?
advocate for radio because I used to be an iHeartRadio user before.
Okay, okay.
I'm like, yeah, play me some random songs because I was like, what, in middle school, an artist. I couldn't name two songs from the same artist. So I think it's a really great way to learn music. So
Yes,
I'll do that.
and you can create playlists now too, so you don't have to worry about like being like, oh, I can only use it for radio. Like, no, like Pandora's becoming very versatile, and let's talk about that.
Yeah. Wait, will you memory on how Pandora works? Like, is it kind of the same type of thing where you look up like one song and then it like radio based around?
It's
that
like,
song?
yeah, you press play and it's like a radio. Or it's like you look up an artist, you press play, it'll go based on the artist. But you can still like search individual songs and create a playlist.
That's really interesting because YouTube Music has the same feature.
Oh. Okay. YouTubing its toes
YouTube
into too
Music,
many
YouTube
ponds.
Music, okay, and you can watch the videos.
You know what's
on
It can do everything.
It's like SoundCloud, but for unreleased music. Oh.
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 Okay. We're at an impasse. Okay, wait. Okay, genuinely, let's say what we really prefer out of all of these.
Okay. So, like I've been using YouTube Music Strong for like 2
Okay,
years,
well,
but I'm
you're
paying
not.
the same rates as Spotify. So I don't know if it's really.
I don't know about that, Leo.
It's a little expensive.
You know what?
It's a little expensive.
I don't know if I can say like I prefer because I didn't get a YouTube Music subscription, but I will definitely still use like music videos and like unreleased music. And then SoundCloud, I'm gonna continue to find unreleased. But you know what? You convinced me, Vince.
Yeah,
now
you-
I'm really thinking about getting Pandora.
Okay.
subscription.
I'm glad I convinced, and I will say I really do appreciate I actually use it more as a secondary than I do anything else. But all right, we've settled our differences,
I think
guys, and we realized that this is small potatoes in the grand scheme of music world and listening music. Let's pass it back over to the host.
You can't truly enjoy disco music without a little bit of cola. It gets you feeling groovy, like you just want to dance. Coca-Cola and disco go peanut butter and jelly. Without Coca-Cola, what would disco be? Well, segment of the night we have Molly, Drew, Liv, and Belle here to talk about disco music and what we Coke time.
Hey guys, welcome to Coke Time, where we talk all things disco. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to disco.
Disco. I love Coke and disco.
You don't like.
Coca-Cola,
Good
don't like
old
Coke.
Coca-Cola.
I love Coke. Drink some Coke.
I don't want to.
She doesn't like. But anyway, what is your favorite thing about disco?
I guess I can start. I love like campiness of disco. It's just so brings stuff so over the top. You got the four on the floor, the nice bass lines, the string sections,
You're getting moved by it.
yeah, the glamorous singers of the 70s, and it's just a great era. A lot of people didn't like disco, you know, they thought it was corny and cheesy, but
They thought, let's blow disco up.
yeah, it didn't go back in full swing. So, what about you, Belle?
I would have to be aspect. Some of my favorite disco songs are, of course, by the queen, the legend herself, Donna Summer. And everything about a Donna Summer song is like, it's just so like I think there's like this particular, like Once Upon a Time, interesting song, like in terms of like the fact that it's like, it's got a, but it really doesn't. The storyline is have fun, you know, Hot Stuff. It's got that song is so underrated. Okay, like, seriously, people talk about it enough.
No,
Love
they
Donna
really
Summer.
don't. Like, no one knows about that song.
No, our parents are freaking out right
Yeah,
now.
I hope so.
Underground.
Underground. I mean, honestly, we keep it well, even with disco. What's your favorite kind of disco?
I love all the things disco has brought us. I love the house music that disco does. I love the Beyonce Renaissance album, the St. Vincent that disco has brought us, and like obviously like Gloria Gaynor and Donna Summer and
Yeah.
etc. But like it spawned so many awesome genres and awesome contemporary music, and it's really having like a revival right now, which is super fun.
Yeah, I'm a 70s girl. I grew up swinging to the 70s, and so I was really excited because I honestly listen to disco every day. So I just love it. It is always happy, and even if the song is about like, well, it's usually going to be about dancing, but it could be about something like deep, but it's still going to be like the most fun song ever. And it's a fun little beat.
Who doesn't love disco?
I don't know. I mean, cheers to them.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
People love disco, people love Coca-Cola. Disco's about as American as Coca-Cola.
Very true. Very true. Like a go-to song, like a recommendation for disco.
I mean, my favorite disco thing ever is
Jesse.
that's good, but I love Off the Wall by Listen. Just great, probably the best disco album in my opinion of all time. Just got classics on there, you know, just like Rock Your Body, like, you know, just like good songs. They were cooking in the lab on that one.
They really were. My favorite disco song, or at least like as recommendations, I've already talked a bit about Donna Summer and how much like I love her. But like Me Feel parentheses Mighty Real by Sylvester. Yeah, it's just like it's always a fun time. And
That music video is so good.
it is.
It's literally just like walking, but it's like the best kind of walking
What I
ever.
love about like another thing that I like that is great is that like the music videos are just performances.
Genuinely.
Just like really them just actually just singing the song. There's nothing going on. There's a microphone. There's a fan, you know, and they're getting it.
They're feeling the Coca-Cola.
Yeah, they're feeling the Coca-Cola. Somebody had a camera.
I can't say something. I had a slip there. I said "Rock Your Body," and I was thinking of the Justin Timberlake song, which is another disco song. I meant "Rock with You."
Rock
Your
Yeah.
Body by Michael Jackson.
Rock Your Body. I think none. I just.
Oh yeah, I
Justin
caught that.
Timberlake.
Sorry.
Yeah, when Mike covered.
Yeah.
He's crazy fan. Yeah.
What about you, Molly? Favorite disco song?
Favorite disco song, but like one that just makes me laugh, like especially talking about musicals, is the Village People. And I
Oh, yeah,
felt to mention them. Coke Talk. I just love. You really hit it the nail on the head. The head of the nail. The nail on the head. The nail on the head.
Yeah, hit the nail.
Okay,
You hit
gotcha.
the-
Oh yeah, the nail's head, not your head. I was thinking. Anyway,
Construction word.
literally, but
Too much coke going on.
Oh my gosh.
Let's drink to that. Let's drink to that. Can we? Yeah.
You really just want a little bit of Coke?
I really don't like it.
But I was gonna say the campiness is just it genuinely it's just fun, and I want people to have fun again, just like
Also,
dance.
disco is such an accepting genre. There's so many people in Village People, so many people of different backgrounds.
Yes.
No, it's the Village
Like-
People.
With Your Love by Donna Summer. It's gonna be my song.
Donna
Okay.
Summer?
That's our Coke time. That's our disco talk.
And,
Toast.
Gonna finish my Coke.
Here at Austin Underground, we like to acknowledge members who go above and beyond to make this show so incredible. This week, we would like to give a huge shout out to VJ and to Uriel. Thank you so much for everything you do for the show, and I'm so glad to have y'all here with us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, if you want more of Austin Underground's latest content, make sure to check out our at Austin Underground and our website, austinunderground.org.
But for now, see you next week. Bye.